Daishen showed signs that his three-point shot might be improving. I'm still skeptical because it's only 3 summer league games. His free throw shooting still looked terrible, 40% in summer league. He has no mid-range game, no floaters, can't finish around the basket for a point guard. His ball handling I think it's still a little bit loose. TyTy looks better at all of that. The mid-range game, the floater around the basket. Daishen's passing is better than TyTy, but that's about it. I mean, TyTy, his defense isn't much different than Nix at this point, from what I can tell. But Daishen, I haven't seen a whole lot of improvement in a lot of different. What am I missing from him?
Well, I actually do think that he's pretty good with the floater game going to his right. Now, I do think it's a weakness when he's going left, but I've actually seen him finish through contact on drives to his right a little bit. That was at least more than what he did at the NBA level a year ago. Now, I know he did obviously scored a high level in the G League, but the G League is the G League. We're talking about doing it against the true upper echelon competition and whether he can do that. For me, I see Daishen as a really good fit at the NBA level with the structure of the Rockets, because they should have the floor spacing. And he's a guy who, I think with his penetration ability, again, the one criticism, I do think that going left is sort of his weaker side. And so, he's going to have to adjust counters to when guys tilt that way. But I do think that when you're talking about a backup role at the NBA, you don't have to have all of those skills that you listed. I mean, the skills that you listed are, mitigating factors to him ever being like a starting level point guard and playing like 30, 35 minutes, because just the overall offensive package is not there. But in terms of a reserve point guard, that's a nice change up from Kevin Porter Jr., because the one thing that you don't know about Kevin Porter Jr. is how good of a facilitator he is for the team as a whole. Is he going to be able to get everybody else involved? I think Nix is a perfectly capable floor general. Here's someone that you can trust for 15 minutes a night to go out and run a functional NBA offense, to get the ball to the right guys in the right spots. I don't think he has a ton of upside for the reasons that you listed. I don't really see like the explosive scoring potential. And in today's NBA, that's something that's more important than ever in the backcourt. But I do think that, I just consider Nix like the probing model. He doesn't have the explosion to his game that TyTy does, and the burst that can really take over a game with his scoring. But I do think there's a role, especially for a young team looking for sort of backcourt stability. You can use him in limited doses. That's the way I'd put it.